Hello, this is Nicole Whitlock with the eCom Sellers Podcast. And I have with me the awesome, the amazing
Kelly, the eCom Mom Ward.
Kelly, the eCom Mom Ward. Kelly's got the sneezies today, y'all. It's okay, though. Pray for her. Hopefully she starts to feel better. So this is the eCom Sellers Podcast, and what we do is we come to you and talk with you about all things and everything e-commerce related, the latest news, tips, strategies, and more. And our goal is just to be a blessing to you and your business on your e-commerce journey. So we thank you for the opportunity to hang out with you guys. I just wanted to share a couple of things just before we get started with the news. So one of the things that I wanted to mention is that we have the eCom Q4 Summit is coming up. It is actually August the 2nd through the 5th. Probably should have put that on the banner, but it is August the 2nd through the 5th, and it's online. It's 100% free. We have a great lineup. So let me go and find the list real quick. I'm going to rattle off some names. Like I said, we have a great lineup. We have someone that's going to be talking to us from, hold on. Just a minute. Uno momento, por favor. Oh, we can sing it. We can sing it. We can sing it. All right. So we have a couple of people that are going to be talking about retail arbitrage and online arbitrage this Q4. We have a person that's going to be specializing in talking about PPC, what you need to know about PPC. We're going to be talking about couponing and how you can use couponing, rebates, cashbacks to help you maximize your ROI this Q4. We're going to be talking about Walmart. We're also going to be talking about chatbots. We have a person that's going to be talking to us about Poshmark. Another one that's going to be talking to us about bundles. We're going to definitely talk about Canada. And we're going to be talking about KDP, another opportunity that some people are not really thinking about. We're going to talk about some of the legal aspects of things. Definitely going to get into the whole challenges that we all are having. Some, not all of us, but some of us with Amazon and what they're going to bring up to us tomorrow or the next day. We're going to talk about India sourcing and sourcing from not just India, Singapore, and also from China. We're going to talk about how you can use different tools to cross-list this Q4. In addition to that, we're going to be talking about other tools that you can use so that you can, help manage your inventory, find a list, find products to sell, research on your keywords, all of that. We have a Shopify expert that's going to be joining us. I can't wait to hear what she's got to say. And we have someone that's going to be talking to us about Etsy. We're going to talk about print on demand, and we're going to talk about merch. So here's the deal. Since eCom Sellers is all things and everything e-commerce related, we're going to talk about it all. And we just want you to go ahead and get registered. Go to www.ecomq4summit right now to get registered. Either the pre-registration page is up or the regular registration page is up, but one of the two will be there. And we just want to encourage you to get registered. Invite someone else to get registered as well, because there's a lot of great content that we're going to be sharing in the eCom Q4 Summit. So definitely get registered. The other thing that we want to talk about is the live event that we're having here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So we want to invite you to get registered. Now that event is actually August the 27th through the 29th here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So we want you to go get registered. It is all about Q4 prep, getting ready for quarter four. So right now I'm getting a weird signal that says that my internet is super slow. So I'm going to get ready to close a couple of windows so we can have better bandwidth maybe. I don't know. We'll see if that helps. I'm closing a few windows to see if the bandwidth improves. So anyway, it is the eCom Sellers Mastery is an event that is designed to help you get ready for quarter four. So for those of you that are trying to figure out how you can improve your quarter four strategy from last year to this year, maybe you were struggling last year, maybe you had some challenges last year, maybe you ran into issues, maybe you didn't have enough inventory, maybe you hadn't really pulled together or fleshed out your strategy for last year. This is your opportunity to let us help you get ready for quarter four. So it is, again, August the 27th through the 29th. I'm so excited about it. We have some great leaders that are going to be training. And we also have our amazing leaders, Miss Kelly, and our other leaders that may be contributing to that as well in some way. So space is limited. We want you to go to www.ecomsellersmastery right now to go get sign up for that. And the one thing we are going to do is we're going to pay for your hotel. We're going to cover your meals and we're going to pay for your hotel. Now, when we talk about hotel, we're talking about room and tax only. We're not paying for all them other room charges. We're just going to pay for room and tax. And we're going to cover your meals. So we have meals on specific days that we're going to be covering. So when there's a slot in which we're not going to cover your meal, you'll know. So you're not caught off guard. So what we want you to do is we want you to come to Dallas. First, get your plane ticket. Come to Dallas, Fort Worth, ready to work. We're going to be working all day and into the evening. And it is all about helping you get the results that you want in your business. So again, go to www.ecomsellersmastery.com right now to get registered, and let's knock out Q4. So with that being said, I am going to turn it over to the awesome, the amazing, the beautiful Miss Kelly Ward so she can tell us about the news and more.
Sorry, had to unmute. Let's start the news. This is what happened like the last week. eBay, they're getting their customer service back up for sellers. For a while, it's been very hard for sellers to get their customer service because of the offices being closed for the COVID and the pandemic. But eBay's allowing their employees to return to the office, so eBay sellers are able to get back to getting customer service. It's available 7 days a week, and the detailed instructions are available on the eBay community pages, so you can get the correct people that you need. Whether it be you need help with managed payments, or you need help with a global shipping sale or whatever, they'll get you to the right person with those instructions. Also, you can register for eBay Open. It's going to be held virtually this year. It's in August. I think it's right probably around the same time as our summits, but hopefully they'll have it recorded for you. But I already registered. I saw they'll have people talking on different subjects, different categories. So if you sell electronics, they have a talk on just electronics, or if you sell fashion, or if you sell collectibles and toys. So, I know a lot of people poo-poo on eBay a lot, but it's a great way to learn what's going on. Let's see, with Amazon cracked down on a lot of sellers from China. They had suspended hundreds of top-selling Chinese sellers over the last 2 months. Most of these sellers had offered previously best-selling items. They're cracking down on a lot of them for doing the fraudulent reviews and such. Is what they've mostly been cracking down on. And they've also launched a new portal for seller safety claims. I think that's all Facebook published a holiday marketing guide for merchants for 2021 for the merchants who want to reach shoppers during the upcoming holiday shopping season. So if you're a Facebook seller, I believe they said they sent that out in the email for that. And that's pretty much all the news I could find.
All right. So I know that there was a couple of things. I was going to go back and look because the previous week, I did want to let everybody know, if you didn't catch it, PayPal's fees have gone up. I think that was announced over a week ago that their fees are going up. In addition to that, I think FedEx increased their fees, and we already know the USPS was increasing their fees. So you need to make adjustments to your business plan, your business model. Be prepared for that. I know that USPS was talking about, first, I think it's first class mail, keeping, right now it's sort of slow. So keeping that model in place for an extended period of time. So you need to be prepared for that and make adjustments to your listings depending on which platform you sell on, just to accommodate that issue. I know that Amazon rolled out, let me just gonna see, a Black Business Accelerator program. And so that Black Business Accelerator program, if you just look for it, you can just Google Amazon Black Business Accelerator program. And if you're interested in it, you have until July the 29th to apply. There's some perks that are involved with it, some financial assistance and some grants. So check it out. And the winner will be announced in September the 2nd. eBay Open, when Kelly was talking about eBay Open, the dates for eBay Open are August the 4th through the 6th. So our event is August the 2nd through the 5th. So there's one day in there, well, 2 days where we overlap a little bit. But again, since it's online, if you register, you should be just fine to be able to watch our stuff and their stuff. So I'm sure they're going to cover some great information. We had an awesome eBay trainer that was going to be part of the summit, but she wasn't able to make it. So I was like, what? So hopefully next summit, she'll be able to join us. She's been an eBay advocate for a very, very, very long time. So I'm hoping definitely that she'll be able to join us in the next summit, but she won't be able to join us on this one. So I'm sort of sad about that. Other news, I'm just going over to, I closed out Slack, which is normally where I keep all the news. And so I have to go somewhere else to try and find it because I closed out Slack.
Mhm.
So Kelly, you gave us some great tips about 2 weeks ago, and we didn't get to share those with everybody. So I was wondering if you could go over those awesome tips while I am trying to figure out what other news we had within Slack.
Tips. Don't know which tips they're talking about. I don't remember.
Okay. Well, you had some great tips, so I'll have to go back and pull that up, and maybe we'll share it at the next broadcast. Hold
I just
on.
want to say it is now the beginning of the third quarter, and so you got to make sure to clean up anything you need to do for a second quarter.
Yep.
If you need to do your second quarter sales taxes for your state, I have to get mine done by the 20th, so that's 9 days away. So
Yeah,
that's
definitely get that done.
I need to get that done. If you have eBay, if you have a store, you have the new supply coupon that came out, so you're able to go and restock on some supplies with your supply coupon if you have a store. That's always great. I'm trying to figure out which ones I want to use this time. Which supplies I need to buy. Let's try to think of anything else. I did go out to the store today. I went to the Dollar Tree, and they have back to school up. So that means you need to be sourcing that and getting that, sent in the Amazon or listed on to other platforms. Any kind of back to school. And Walmart has brought back, I don't know if you remember these from when we were younger, Trapper Keepers. There's none of the Lisa Frank designs or nothing. But yeah, Walmart has brought back the Trapper Keepers. So
Yes.
probably going to be pretty popular.
Okay, so I did remember a couple of pieces of news. It was announced this week that Amazon is opening or approving businesses for Jamaica. Jamaica businesses are approved for Amazon. So Amazon Jamaica is opening up, and I know a lot of people are excited about that. And that's going to be a big deal. I don't know if Kelly already said it because I heard part of what she said earlier. I apologize, Kelly. My port was not completely plugged in. I was like, I can hear, but I can't really hear. So yeah, Amazon Jamaica or Jamaica Amazon. So those businesses that are out there, if you're in Jamaica, you want to be able to sell in Jamaica, you want to source from Jamaica. Now that's coming online. The other thing that we got some great news about. Let's see. We already know. So we already talked. I think we talked about the last time. I talked. YouTube is hosting a small business shopping event on e-commerce to push its e-commerce. In addition to that, there's a couple of startups that are actually trying to give sellers an opportunity to have other platforms in which to sell their products and showcase their products. So you want to be on the lookout for those. And we'll try to do like some information. We'll try to do some reconnaissance, some research, and find out about some of these platforms. Some of them I don't know. Some of them I do know. But I'm always game for a new platform. Shopify dropped its App Store commissions to 0% for developers. So I'm sure that there's some developers that are not happy about that. Shopify president said that small businesses are leading the pandemic recovery in most cities, which is good. That means that gives an opportunity. Businesses are growing, small businesses are growing, even though there's like in some cases staffing shortages, like in some of the restaurants and stuff like that. Small businesses continuing to grow. A new platform, Mightier, is been created or is going to be available for in e-commerce sellers that are kids, so they can operate their own storefront. So we're definitely going to test that out. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens there with the Mightier. And there's over 350 billion in emergency funding from state and local government. So you might want to check with your state and local government. Due to the pandemic, there's still some money that's available. It says over 350 billion with a B is still available. So definitely go check that out. If you're one that is looking to see if you can get some money, what's available in your state, what's available in your city or your county, go look into what you might have access to. So since we're in Q3, and typically Q3, we get ready for Q4. If you haven't already begun the process, what are some of the tips, Kelly, that you would suggest that they do to sort of, we talked about back to school, which is always a good one. There's a lot of money to be made in back to school. What's some of the other things that they can be doing to get ready for Q4?
Just list. Don't hold back holiday stuff. See all the times in a lot of the groups I'm in online, like, when do I start listing Christmas stuff? When do I start listing Halloween stuff? List it. It sells year round. I've sold Christmas stuff in April. I've sold Halloween stuff in December. So, don't worry about, wait until the holiday gets there, because sometimes but you're the only one that has that at the time when someone wants it in, April, and it's Christmas stuff. Or, a lot of Christmas crafters start making their Christmas crafts in the summertime so they can be ready for selling their crafts in November.
Mm-hmm.
So, don't worry about holding that off until the fourth quarter. Get it listed. Just get anything listed, get those listings up, because when fourth quarter comes around, you may not be able to list as much because you might be having to ship a lot. So everyone's like, it's slow right now, I'm not making the sales. It's June and July. That's normal. June, July, and January, the 3J months, are usually your slow months. So
this is the time to start putting together your game plan for sure.
And get items listed, and maybe you need to go through and do an inventory because you have all the extra time. Make sure that what you have listed you can actually find, so that when it sells, you're not like taking 3 hours to find something.
Yes, absolutely.
So, just make sure that you have a good way to way that your processes are done. Is there a way you can streamline some stuff? So you just look at where you can do some streamlining of how you're packing your items, or maybe you need to reorganize your shipping supplies to make it more efficient for your shipping.
Yeah. So one of the things that this is the time in which to implement the things that you hadn't thought about. So Q3, since you still have time, this is a great time to start raising capital, making money, doing some extra. Some people do side gigs, side jobs, where they make money and they put all of that money aside to be able to reinvest in inventory later on, or to be able to invest in resources later on. So an example might be they might take up Postmates, or they might go ahead and sell, list their death piles and take 100% of the money from their death piles and use that and reinvest 100% of that into Q4, whether they're bringing on somebody to help, do some retail arbitrage, running back and forth to the store for them, whether or not they're hiring somebody to do listing, whether or not they're paying for a listing tool to help them to do listing, whatever it happens to be. This is that window in which to raise some extra capital and be prepared to invest 100% of the extra money you make, or the money that you make, into your business for your strategy for Q4. The other thing is, this is a good time to start training some people or hiring some people to work in your business. High schoolers are still out of school. So this is the window in which you can start putting some standard operating procedures together and then teaching them how to create listings for you, or to monitor your account, or to help you with shipments, or whatever it is. So that when school starts, they may only be available a couple of days out of the week, or maybe they come on the weekends. They can help you increase your productivity while they're in school, because you've already pre-trained them. And it's not something that you would have to train them while you're in the middle of Q4. You train them now so that way they can be of help to you in the future. So that's one of the things. This is a great time to do that before school starts, for some of the high schoolers or junior highs. Another thing that you want to do is you want to look at your schedule and your plans for Q4. If you had vacation plans with family members, or you had doctor's appointments or whatever, this might be that window in which to try, if you have the opportunity, to move some things up just before you get into Q4. So then that way you can focus as much of your time as possible into Q4. You don't have to put your store on vacation, or whatever the platform requirement is, so that you're not going to be able to ship. Kind of plan and be strategic about it and move everything up. The other thing that I would recommend is, looking into clearance and closeout opportunities maybe around you, and also going by the thrift stores. Start picking up some of the things that you think are going to sell during Q4. This is that window to do it. So don't wait. Do it now, so that way, you're ready to go. You got all that stuff on hand, or you have it ready to list. You can start taking pictures of it now. You can, in some platforms, you can create draft listings, get that going. This is also the window to learn a new tool. If you're planning on learning a new tool or a new platform, let's say you want to add a new platform to the mix, or you want to learn a new tool, this is that window to do that. So, figure out what you want to use. What do you want to streamline or simplify for your Q4? And let's start learning those things now. Let's start either learning the platform or learning how to use the tool now, so that it's a seamless transition as you go into Q4. You're not fumbling through it and trying to figure it out in Q4. You already know how to use it. You become efficient with it. So I could keep going on tips.
Mhm.
I will stop right there, but those are all tips that you could be using right now to help you prepare for your Q4. And, a lot of people sometimes are not thinking about that. So Q3 is all about, getting ready to make that money, getting ready to make that bank. People are going to be spending money. If you were wanting to look into retail arbitrage, because for some there may be some challenges with the supply chain. That's been the rumor, that there may be challenges with the supply chain. So if you got inventory, you're probably in a better position than some. If people are counting on their inventory to come in, but the inventory might be late. So if you've mastered the art of being able to source and find inventory, whether it's thrifting, whether it's retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, whether it's liquidations, closeouts, if you've mastered that, continue to get better at that and figure out what your backup plan is going to be. If for some reason, whatever your plan was, let's say you're doing private label and your stuff is late, or it's going to be delivered late, or there's some challenges, that you're ready to go. And the last thing I was going to say is, this is a good time to start establishing. You should have already been establishing wholesale accounts, but this is a good time to just try to establish one wholesale account. Put this as part of your business strategy. One wholesale account a week. Apply for one new wholesale account a week. And then that way, long-term, bigger picture, you'll have the opportunity to source whatever you want to source long-term, and it'll help you expedite the process of getting approved on Amazon only. Doesn't matter about the other platforms, but Amazon only for ungating. You can expedite your process because you have wholesale accounts where you can send an invoice into Amazon and get approved to be able to sell certain products. So those are my tips. That's a lot of tips. You have to go back and watch the replay. And I want to encourage you guys, share this video out. Invite somebody to come hang out with eCom Sellers. Come invite them to come check us out on the eCom Sellers podcast on Mondays. Invite them to join us on Clubhouse. We're on Clubhouse. So it's eCom Sellers. Join and follow our club. We're on there 9 times a week. So, go over to Clubhouse, check us out, ask a question. Let us know what's on your mind, what you want to know. We're more than happy to help you, but we are up there 9 times a week, at least for the next couple of months, and then we're going to slow down. So is there anything else, Kelly, before we get ready to wrap this up?
No, I just think maybe one of the topics we should do quite soon is what new sellers need, because we might have some new sellers and they might be going, well, I don't want to. I'm still learning, trying to figure out how to get my first thing listed. Besides, I don't need, be looking at a wholesale right now.
That's true.
So I think coming up soon, we should make one where we make a topic focusing for our new sellers.
Absolutely. I think that's a great idea. So let's make that happen for the new sellers. So just want to remind you all again, go over to eCom Q4 Summit. Get registered right now for the summit. We have 22 amazing speakers scheduled to speak. I can't wait. I'm excited. This is going to be a great one. We have some new speakers that we hadn't had before. And of course, we like to talk about everything and anything e-commerce related. So we are going to hit all of the platforms. We're going to hit all of the methods of e-commerce, and I'm excited about that. So sign up, www.ecomq4summit right now, so that you can, check it out. And if you want to upgrade to the All Access Pass, we encourage you to do that, because that way you'll have unlimited access to all the recordings, especially during Q4. You can listen to them over and over and over and over and over again in your ear, so that way, like Kelly's coaching you over the shoulder. And then sign up for our live event that's here in Dallas, Fort Worth. Again, it is Q4 related. It is taking a deep dive. You get 3 days of dedicated one-on-one or small group support, so that way you can put together an amazing plan and strategy to help you have a successful Q4. This is ideal for people that are new sellers. It's also ideal for existing sellers that didn't get the numbers that they were hoping to get last year, and those that are looking to mix it up a little bit. So we still got time to mix it up. Let's mix it up. Let's put together a game plan so you can run forward into Q4. So go get registered right now. We cannot wait to see you here in Dallas, Fort Worth. We're going to be working hard. It's not going to be a party. It's going to be progress. It is going to be success on the other side of this. And then we'll all go party. All right. Well, my name is Nicole Whitlock, and this beautiful lady over here is Miss, I forget which direction you are. You're over here.
Kelly, the eCom Mom Ward.
Kelly, the eCom Mom Ward. She is a wealth of information. You can come and check both of us out in eCom Sellers Academy. We're there to help you with whatever your needs are. We have a great group over there. We provide ongoing e-commerce support, and it's terribly affordable at $17.99 a month, or you can pay for a lifetime membership at $269.99. I think that's the price. You can get 25% off. This on my page somewhere. So definitely go check it out. It's worth it. You get live weekly trainings. You get one coaching session per quarter. You gain access to our entire membership library of over 100. I think we're like at 120, 130 training videos. And you also get access to our worksheets, workbooks, templates, and resources. So go check that out. Every week, we give you 10 leads that you can go out and source. You get that as just for being a member. And then every other week, we give you a wholesale list. So it's worth it. I think that is it. Is that everything that we do? I know we do a lot. It is a lot. Mm-hmm. But go to eCom Sellers Academy right now to go sign up, because we'd love to have you. And check us out on Clubhouse. Go check us out on Clubhouse. Join our club. All right. We're going to say goodbye.